Hey guys, this is the Acceptable channel. I have some news for you, and I can't believe this happened to me. Um, Me and a friend of mine, Super Pop Bro, I'm not going to be around the bush here. I'm going to be nice, unlike you. Um, 3-4 months ago, I had noticed he had an original PlayStation and a PlayStation 2 with some games. And I asked him if I could buy it from him. He said sure. And then he collects Funko Pops, and so he was missing 2 that he wanted. And so I looked around on the internet, and I found the 2 he wanted. First one I got 1 month, and next one I got another month. He was very happy. And I asked him if I could use those towards the trade of the video game systems, and he said yes. And he said, and at this time he did have a job, and he was going to do it eventually. And I said, take your time, there's no rush. And he said he would save up his money to do it. And I'm like, fine. And then next thing I know, what was it, last week or something, he said he's going to be selling stuff to some guy and wanted us on a private live stream to feel safe. And next thing I know, in a tub, one of those Rubbermaid things, there sits the PlayStation and the PlayStation 2 and the games. I think I saw an Xbox 360 game in there, but whatever. And he was selling it, and I'm like, just shocked. And I wanted to get on mic and be like, aren't we supposed to trade for that? But I decided not to. And it just escalated from there. And we called him out for that. I'm not going to say this other person's name, but there are several people who knows what truly happened, and they stuck up for me, and Super Pop Bro did not like it. And he comes back saying that I had to sell him because he needed the money. And prior to this, he had some money, but he was buying Power Rangers stuff with it, which I don't mind him collecting that, but I'm thinking, what about your priorities? And you gotta learn to not overspend. And he said that he had, I forget what I called it, but it meant overdraft in the bank, and that's why I had to sell it. So I asked for an apology, and he's acting like he didn't do anything wrong. And he's saying that I told you not to buy anything because I couldn't send it. It would be too much for me to send them. Like, you never said that until you sold it. I just don't understand. I did like him. He's funny, he's cool, but yeah, and I don't know what to say. And he's like, I'm not going to apologize because he didn't do anything wrong, but we had a deal for the PAL video game stuff, and I was going to give him some more pops because he had asked it, and I was going to put it towards the video game stuff to have it shipped here, and for him to wait until he got another job. And he was calling me names and stuff on there and saying I'm immature and stuff. I'm thinking, okay. And this is what I heard. Him calling me mature. It's just like, why? And then he tries to throw money at it to fix the problem. And I'm like, you can't throw money at things to fix stuff. That's not how, I didn't say this to him, but that's not how friendship works. When you do something wrong, you just don't throw money at it to fix it. You're supposed to go through with the deal. If you can't, you're supposed to talk with the person ahead of time to see if they'll agree to it. And if you would have talked to me ahead of time, I would have probably said yes if he needed the money that bad. Because, and then I was just fed up with him. And a lot of people know that I give people one chance, and if they mess me over, screw me over, what do you want to call it, I just give them one chance and that's it. I'm done with them, because in my past experiences I've learned that if someone screws you over once, they're going to do it again. And so, because some of my friends, they wanted the drama to soften and stuff, and I thought, okay, I'll unblock him and give him another chance, and if he would apologize, I would just let it go. And then, I hope that I can't pick it up, someone's calling me. And then I'm like, okay, this is how much, and I spent $71.58, which is 85, 83 pounds. And I said, I would like to have my money back. And they sent it to my PayPal. I think I said 70, 71 something, but $72. And I forget if I said that he sold the video game stuff for 90 pounds, which is somewhere around 120-ish US dollars. And I'm lost for words. That's why I'm stopping. I'm trying to think here. Baby, another thing I've learned in the past is not to yell at someone or things like that, because they're just going to come back at you and go back and forth, back and forth. I'm trying to do this as politely and as truthfully as I can. But in the end, it's he said, he said. I almost said he said, she said, because that's, yeah. But he said. But I have people to back me up about this one. And it's your decision, the viewers. And and he again messaged me saying, I'm not apologizing for something I didn't do, blah blah blah. And I'm like, I'm not asking for an apology. Now, I'm asking if I could please have my money back. He comes back saying that you said that you're welcome for the pops. And yes, I said you're welcome for the pops. And you are still welcome for the pops, William. I don't. It's not about the pops. It's not about the money. It's about friendship and trust. That's all I'm trying to say here. This is about friendship and trust. Not about the money. Not about the video game stuff. None of that. It's just friendship and trust. And so he said that to me, and then he said, well, I can't pay you now, I don't have any money. And I'm thinking, Okay, what happened to the 90 quid that you got from the PlayStations? Anyways, where did that go? I'm thinking, I know you have been addicted to buying Pops and Power Ranger stuff. Again, I don't mind that because I have my own personal addictions. And yes, a long time ago when I was your age, I would overdraft and stuff. But as I've learned to manage my money. But my first thought is, I'm not trying to assume anything, but my first thought was, well, I guess you spent it on Pops or something. But I know he's saving it up to go to, it's either the London Con or something, Comic Con, somewhere in England. I don't know where. But I don't know what else to say. I'm sorry that we went our different ways, and it's just about trust in friendships, William. That's all I'm doing this about. I'm not trying to put you on blast because you screwed me over. I'm just trying to show you that I wanted to be your friend and I trusted you. And for you to call me immature and selling the stuff, it's just, I wouldn't have done that to you. I would have asked first. Or even sold some of my stuff so your stuff wouldn't have gotten sold and you would have been mad at me. Because I've had that happen to me before. And I would not do that to anybody. And I'm not asking any of my friends on here to go over to his channel and blast him, call him bad names, nothing like that whatsoever. I'm just telling you my side of the story. That's it. And that, I'm sorry, William, but it's over with now. I gave you a second chance. And you blew it. I don't know what else to say, but it was great having you around, man. You gave me some good laughs. But hopefully one day you'll learn to be a better friend and be more trustworthy and more mature. I won't be as nice as some of the other people out there. I guess that's all I have to say. And yes, I did this pre-recorded, and I'm going to let anybody comment. I'm not going to remove the comments, but I won't read the comments or even respond to them. So if you want to Super Pop Bro, leave some comments down there. That's fine. I don't mind. But I tried to do this in private, but you would not hear me out. And I'm not trying to really do this in public either, even though I am in public. Yes, it doesn't make sense either. But I just think some people need to know what truly happened. At least my side of the story. And then they go from there and decide what's what. I'm just rambling on now. This has almost gone 15 minutes. Ridiculous. But that's it for now, everybody. I'll have more videos in the future. This has been the Acceptable channel. Signing off for now. I love you all. I even still love you, Super Pop Bro. I'm not mad at you. I'm just hurt and saddened. And that's it. I wish you luck, man. You can be a great guy. I see that in you. That's why I gave you a second chance. But anyways, that's it for now. Bye, guys. Have a great day, night, or evening, wherever you are.